Ah,
What?
we're live.
Oh, I should have angled it down a little more. This thing is kind of crooked. Let's see.
We are live.
Oh,
What's
let's
up?
see.
9 minutes behind.
Oh, apparently.
Summer is still awake.
Supposed to be wind down.
Supposed to be wind down.
Hey there, thanks for hopping on.
But it's all good.
Yeah, let me get on here so I can see our comments. Parents' life. We've had a pretty busy day today.
Yeah, absolutely. So really wanted to just jump on here and really wind down with you guys. Like the post that I just made. We went live the other day and we had a ton of people in the comments saying some things that they wanted us to touch on in regards to content. So we're live to talk about that.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Well, my little other tripod broke, so I'm mobbing with my other phone like this.
Have a seat. You can wash your hands when you're finished.
Yeah, Summer is still awake.
Have a seat, please, sweetie.
Summer is still awake. But I definitely want to wind down though and really just chop it up with y'all really quick. Are you gonna let us? Let's ask for permission real quick.
Right. Can we?
Summer, are you gonna let us?
Your hands are sticky. Have a seat, please.
Go sit down with your food. Don't touch anything.
So much for
Don't touch
wind
anything.
down
Go sit down with your
after bedtime.
Yeah.
It's pretty. Honestly, this is pretty much exactly. Don't touch the couch with your syrup hands. Okay. Honestly, I mean, this is a serious just behind the scenes for real.
Yeah.
You sleepy? Okay, go to sleep. I mean, this is honestly what it's like when we are literally trying to do trainings and trying to do calls. It's pretty unpredictable, to be honest. Yeah, to be totally transparent.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it gets... Summer, are you serious? Relax yourself. With a toddler, one of the things that we were going to talk about is building a business as a couple. And that's a really big thing. I mean, really trying to coordinate how we're going to do calls, who's going to watch Summer, where we're going to be. So, like, this is just a seriously behind the scenes. We don't know how she's going to be feeling at any moment. Do you need something?
Yeah, she really sleep. That's the only reason she wilding out here. But to speak to that first point on the building the business, basically with the kid and stuff like that, you really just have to be very clear on what it is that you're going for, and you have to really adopt what we like to call flow. You know, like we have a lot of stuff scheduled, but we identify that sometimes you just have to flow. Like I had to take Summer out to go get some ice cream, which is a complete disaster, and I'm talking about that too.
Tell me about that, yeah.
But yeah, like you have to identify different things to do that makes it work for each other. So I did that to leave out while she was doing a call earlier today. I had to leave out of my actual apartment and do a call right outside earlier today because Summer's kind of wilding out. You just have to be willing to adapt.
Because she wanted to tell her.
Yeah, and that's really what it's all about. You just have to be willing to adapt. And just understand that your plans are going to change. I think that was one of the biggest things that B began to understand, which is making it kind of more easy or more simple rather to build. Come over here.
Come here.
She like the annoying kind of sleepy. Like you need to be taught to like sleep. It's okay.
Yeah.
What's up though? What's up? Let's keep going. let's keep rocking on here on tonight. Wind down with our Royal Throne. So yeah, people are trying to identify how we build a business together. We can keep talking about that. But one of the biggest things was how to actually keep the spark in your relationship. And I definitely wanted to talk about that really quickly as well. Normally, well, we do ride outs all throughout the day. But
about to go on one after we hop off of here for real.
Yeah. But to kind of answer that one, what keeps the spark is making sure that we get creative with finding that time for each other and finding that time to just talk and finding that time to just talk to each other. So when we get the chance to actually ride out, in most situations, it's like no phones and stuff like that. And we get the chance to really just talk and vibe and really just recap on the day.
You want to get in the bed?
That's a sleepy baby.
You want to go lay in the bed?
But we'll ride out at any time. Like we're probably about to ride out right now. Yeah, Summer is ridiculously tired. But I definitely want to keep rocking though, keep giving y'all some value. What's up to the folks that are jumping on right now? For those that are just jumping on, Wifey's on the other side trying to rock Summer to sleep. I don't know what she's doing right
Lay
now.
on mommy.
But
okay, this honestly just turned into like the realest situation, because like we post pictures and we post videos and it's so cute and it's so pretty, but like it gets real over here, you guys. You want some blankie?
So normally, I think today was different because of the call schedule.
Yeah, today's schedule was different.
After the last webinar that we do, we will ride out collectively as a unit. And we'll just ride out, and then Summer will go to sleep on the ride out.
Get cozy.
So that's normally a hack. What'd you do as far as her hands? You got wipes right there?
I didn't even do anything. It's just, booling out here with the syrup. Hold on, let me help you. Let me help you, sweetie.
What's up, man? What was I just saying? I don't know.
Hold on. Let me help you. Okay, you want me to leave you alone?
I'm showing out. I'm showing the freak out.
Wow. It's like exactly how we wouldn't have wanted this wind down to go, but
oh yeah, I was talking about why I was talking about what we normally do for the ride out. After our last webinar, we would normally ride out and kind of just recap on how our day went, and Summer would fall asleep on the ride out. But we just got off of a training. Prior to that training, we just did a training. Prior to that training, there was a launch. It's been a lot going on from a productivity standpoint, so that kind of changed it today. But tomorrow will be different though. Yeah, tomorrow will be different though, and that's all it's really about. That's all it's really about. Let me touch on something else.
Well, talking about the ride out kind of goes into like this next question you're about to look at. Sorry.
I went out of order anyway, so I went from bottom to the top. We briefly talked about the building the business with your spouse, and then we briefly talked about how to keep the spark in your relationship. And the way that you keep the spark in your relationship, we talked about for us the importance of riding out. You want to touch on anything else on that?
I mean, mostly the fact that, like, when we ride out, we basically, like, you touched on the fact that we kind of put our phones down. Like, we both grind so hard to the point that, like, our phone is always in our hand. And sometimes we have moments, like, you will be like, I'm putting my phone down for a second. Him saying I'm putting my phone down for a second means put your phone down. Which is cool because I appreciate moments like that, because like we'll just grind, but then when we collectively decide, okay, let's just give ourselves a moment. So that ride gives us that phone down moment, and really just to talk about things that like with our head and our phone all day at home, we'll talk about things that we don't necessarily talk about really. Like, we'll really have some deep conversations on these ride outs that, like, we probably wouldn't have sitting right here. And really just checking in. Like, really checking in on your person. Like, we ask each other a lot, like, how do you feel? How are you feeling? And it really could be kind of annoying and obnoxious to, like, your average person. Where are you going? Yeah, your average person would probably be annoyed by their partner asking them, like, how are you doing? How are you feeling? But we're both, like, super clingy. We both care so much about, like, each other's feelings and things like that. So, like, the simple act of just saying, like, how are you feeling today? And sometimes, you know, life isn't perfect. Every day we don't feel amazing. So the times that we don't feel amazing, that's our opportunity to really talk about it.
Absolutely. Keeping the spark, having fun. We've been joning lately. We've been doing a lot of joning, and really just enjoying the moments. Really just enjoying the moment. That's definitely been allowing us to keep a certain level of spark there, and being intentional about learning how to communicate effectively. That was a big thing. That was a really, really big thing. Just knowing how to communicate effectively and being intentional about that has definitely brought some level of spark. And even being intentional in communicating with Summer.
Yeah.
You know, my daughter being intentional communicating with Summer as well has brought a certain clarity to the household too, that brings a spark to their relationship.
Yeah,
in
seriously.
turn. Yeah.
And that's probably like a whole other video. Like we can really do you can have a dad series about like how your relationship has grown so much with Summer since you've just been more intentional and like been in the house more and stuff like that. But yeah, it definitely helped with the collective.
Yeah.
What's it called? The collective communication, like on a totally different level.
Yeah.
I think somebody typed something over here, but I can't reach it.
We've been wide open today.
Who's that been?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, today's been litty. So
somebody asked a question and said, something like, how do you love each other when you're mad at each other, or something like that?
That's a really big question. How do you start to unravel that?
How do you love one another while upset with one another? You remember what you're in it for. And you remember that you made a decision and like you're standing on a covenant, and it's like, you know, neither one of us are going anywhere, right? So it's like, we can be upset about something. She does a very, very good job of like, we can be upset about something and like, she'll basically be like, let's go ahead and get over it, because
you're not going nowhere.
we're going to be together anyway.
Like, we're going to be together for eternity, so you might as well get over it like now or now.
Yeah.
So now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And really, I mean, that's funny because we got this tattoo when we got married. We weren't even going to get wedding rings. And we got agape in each other's handwriting. So I wrote it and he got it tatted. And then he wrote it and I got it tatted. And 2 months into dating and getting married, we didn't really know how deep agape really like ran through our marriage. Like, and how it would come up, really. Like, when everything is just so peachy in the beginning and stuff like that, it's like I love you so much. Like, I love you unconditionally. But when you first get married, you don't know what those conditions are. So you don't know, like, what terms and agreements and conditions you are committing to loving this person through.
Right.
And honestly, it's been so simple and so easy for us to love each other unconditionally. And, like, we're human, so we definitely have disagreements and things like that. But the question about, like, how do you love each other through those tough times? beast through it, honestly. Beast mode through it. There's no other option. It's like we're not communicating on the same level. I'm thinking this, you're thinking this, like, and it's not even really agree to disagree. We don't really agree to disagree, because that's I'm not gonna go as far as saying toxic, but agreeing to disagree, like, you still have feelings on the inside, like, so we make a point to just like always get in alignment. So, and then it's like everybody has different communication skills. Like, I'm the type of person that, like, I need to talk about stuff right now, in the moment. Where are you going? Let's talk right now. But, like, Ezri, for example, like, he needs to simmer. He needs to think about things. He needs to step away, come reflect, and come back. And I'm like, spit it out. Like, say what you have to say. So, really just, like, I think the biggest thing for us was, like, really understanding, okay, we communicate totally differently. Totally different. And if I don't need a second, but you do, as much as it will, like, irk me to have to just, like, all right, give you a second, you just learn communication-wise, I'm going to give you a second because I know you're going to come correct and say something different when we meet again.
You just know I'm going to come correct.
Sorry, sweetie. I mean, I just know that we're gonna be able to have a great conversation after you have a moment to just like think.
Consisting of me coming correct. Oh man.
Sorry, I just got off with Wanda. Misread herself.
I'm sorry. You're not supposed to be on this feature right now.
Please?
Excuse me.
Please, what exactly? I'm not getting up. I'm not getting up.
Supposed to
you
want
to get up here? You can get up here, but I'm not getting up. Okay. But yeah,
straight up.
I just got off with Wanda, so I'm like, you better come correct.
Oh.
You better come correct. No, just joking. That's how men tend to do things. We need to walk away and have a moment. That's funny. Yeah. So that's a guy thing. Okay. It's cool. But
I'm learning though, and I mean, as guys, you can't make that excuse and stand on it, you know. For me, it was progressive. It was ongoing to really learn how to communicate and how to effectively articulate how I felt and how I was feeling, and learning the difference between how you felt, like the past tense of how you felt, the current of how you're feeling, right? That's a whole live in its own. Yeah. Whole live in its own.
So, did we fully answer that question? Like, how do you just really love each other through arguments?
I think the overall answer is having a belief system that even when you do argue, that somebody's gonna bring it back around.
I have a pretty good answer to that. I just
Your
thought
answer was slight.
No, it's just no, baby. I was thinking, and something else just like came to mind. No, I agree with you. Go ahead. It's just it came to me to speak on like honor and respect. When you make a decision to just completely honor and respect your person, no matter what, like this is funny because we're reading emotional intelligence. So like, I definitely recommend for all couples to take that emotional intelligence test that comes with the book, Emotional Intelligence 2.0. Because it almost makes you like, okay, like all relationships really need emotional intelligence for it to just make sense. Like work relationships, friendships, like you have to implement emotional intelligence. And I feel like it takes emotional intelligence to be able to like really stick to respecting and honoring your spouse even if they make you really mad or upset. So yeah, holding on to honor and respect in the worst arguments. If you hold on to honor and respect in the worst arguments, you're not going to cuss each other out. You're not going to like, I told you. You don't get there because it's controlled. It's like you just think with clear head. You can just be more controlled, basically. Get your emotional intelligence up, basically.
Absolutely. Yeah, drop in the chat though if this is cool, if you're vibing, and we're definitely gonna be on here again, maybe tomorrow.
Look, the thing was, we were supposed to just try to do like wind down, maybe like a daily wind down.
Yeah, I'm interested in the daily.
I'm such a Sag though. It's funny because like I'm a Scorpio down to the socks, but this guy's a Sag. So like somehow we got married and I became a Sagittarius in the sake of commitment, commitment phobe. But it's funny 'cause it's just like we just never know like what our night is gonna consist of. But this night is gonna consist of riding around the town in circles until this one goes to sleep. What are you guys' hacks? Help us out. Like we're here to share our relationship sauce. We need some parenting sauce. Like what are the secrets? What's the bedtime secret? What's the take a nap secret? Somebody drop some parenting hacks before we hop off of here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we pretty much got it. We just had a little pivot today.
Yeah, she said, I'm a Scorpio too. Scorpio down to the socks. This is good. People need to see couples talking positive. Yeah, that's what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we really want to do because you guys hear us talk about business and money and stuff like that all the time. And I mean, we kind of just want to show you guys what we're about in real life. We're serious, but we're not super serious all the time. We've been trying to show you guys that we're fun. We have fun. Honestly, behind the scenes, we just dance and joan. And really, we just need a TV show. Yeah, Ben said get in the car and ride him to sleep. That's it.
Okay, so folks is hip to that.
So we've got the sauce. Mm-hmm. You know, we've never talked to Charles, Mr. 9 Kids, about this either. Everybody just get in the car and ride.
Mm.
See, getting in the car and riding will make you fat. Because then you end up just going and getting Wendy's, Taco Bell, whatever is open at that hour, ice cream, if McDonald's ice cream machine is working.
Oh, man.
Somebody gotta have something.
Ice cream machine was not working earlier.
Oh, baby,
when
you
I was
need
trying to
tell
sneak
me about
out to take Summer to get some ice cream during your call.
Oh, my gosh. You gotta tell me about the ice cream line.
Mm-hmm. When I sang and read stories, so neither one of us can sing, but we'll read some stories though. Summer is not an easy crowd. I think that's fair to say. She's not an easy crowd. Like you'll be reading a story, she'll get up and walk away, and then be pulling at the fridge.
Okay, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that really quick. Ben, Summer does this thing where she just goes to the fridge. Like she just constantly is in the fridge, pulling on the fridge, and I'm like, girl, what do you want? What do you need? It's so annoying. It's so exhausting, and I'm just like, how can I help you? And it's so funny because we can really talk about our parenting style and stuff too on another call, but we're probably the most relaxed style of parents where like older generations would be like, you better not let your child do that. You better not let your child touch the fridge. I don't really know what to do. I don't really know.
I'm like in the middle, like, yeah, like, I don't know. We'll save that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll save that for the next.
We'll talk
video.
about parenting another time.
Yeah,
I just wanted my kid to stop with me. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you guys, I lost my actual phone ring light in Atlanta. Then I got another. Never mind.
Charlie got that John. Let me get that John, Charlie.
Charlie love. Yeah, we need some new tripods. Our little tripods are breaking and stuff. But anyway, thanks for my baby girl opens it up and stands in the fridge. Okay, so Summer Lily must be just totally normal. She's just doing toddler stuff.
And stands in it though.
Oh, goodness. Well, thank you guys for hanging out with us. We just wanted to kick it, cool it.
Yeah.
We'll be doing this. We'll be hopping on here. So definitely go to our last post, comment below, like, you know, what you want to hear us talk about and things like that. But yeah, we just want to chat. at that age, they're just implementing what we do, and we just stay in the fridge, huh?
True.
Yeah. But we love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. And
Let's get it.
see you later.